state governments don't approve the suspension of what they call rebellious Enigies by the Oba of Benin, Oba Enigies II. They reached this decision for extraordinary state executive council meeting for the ESCO chamber, Government House. To brief story people for Government House after the council meeting where they headed by Governor Monday Ogberolu as the chairman in council, Commissioner for Information and Communication, Paul Obamu, talk say the council decision they according to the extant law where describe the authority of the Oba of Benin as repository of rights and divinity, and say it is subject, irrespective of their status, they expected to respect its stance as final.
Thank you very much, gentlemen of the press. ESCO, the Executive Council meeting here today, the 25th day of March 2025, and two decisions we are taking, which we ratified. The first one has to do with the suspension by the Oba of Benin of some rebellious Enigies in the Benin Kingdom. Of course, you realize that that act, which was orchestrated by the last administration, by picking some Enigies and encouraging them to show rebellion, and the indices of this rebellion, critical issues there, they swore never to go to palace, show allegiance to the Oba, or any summons from the Oba to say no to it. And this is why the Oba suspended them. The chairman in council, being a man who knows what it is, and believe that the Oba is the repository of the right, the divinity, and the law powers of the Benin Kingdom, together with all members of ESCO, considered it wise to ratify, approved what the Oba has done. Of course, you realize too that all Benis, no matter who you are, you derive validity from the Oba, and it's the one from whom all strength and virtue come. The Oba of Benin is powerful, and these Enigies know that so well. Of course, they also know too the consequences of their action. The Oba's word is law. The Oba does not make mistakes. The Oba does not apologize. The Oba is all powerful, and his source of strength remains a riddle, wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. No matter who you are, even when you have PhD 3 times all over, the word of the Oba or instruction is obligatory by assent, which you must follow, you must do. So these Enigies, their rebellion, and you know the act of rebellion is complete on its own without more. There's nothing like incoherent. It's an act they completed. Yeah, we heard some who said they only signed mistakenly and they did not go further. But what they did amounted to cultural coup d'etat. What the Enigies did amounted to cultural coup d'etat. They wanted to overthrow the Oba of Benin true and true, no matter the defense they have. As for those people who said they didn't partake thereafter, when they now realize it's not an issue. The general rule and law governing coup plot is that the planning of a coup and its actual execution carry the same penalty. Every action goes with consequences. So this is the one that has happened now, and in line with traditional rulers and chiefs edict 1979, particularly section 19(1) of that law as applicable to Edo State, which gives power to the ESCO to do what we have done today. So typically, ESCO has ratified their suspension, and it will be gazetted, and it is a law presently. Their suspension is hereby ratified by ESCO. Then, going away from that, ESCO also, ratified the request, for payment of furniture allowance and outstanding entitlement to political and public office holders. We did that today too. So these are typically the two issues we have done. Don't forget that Governor Godwin Obaseki, through his action, balkanized the Benin Kingdom and created other, tried to create with about five executive orders, created other traditional councils. But today, the governor of the state, who is chairman in council, has issued one executive order that has, obliterated and cancelled all the 5 executive orders of Godwin Obaseki. That's the decision taken today. Thank you very much.
The commissioner come further note say the approval of the payment of furniture allowance and outstanding entitlement for political and public office holders wey dey necessitated by the immediate past governor. The commissioner tok say the present administration dey people-oriented and dey respect traditional authority for high esteem. My name na Rona Agbara, reporting for Urban Land TV.